dash cam recordings that shouldn't exist. Story 1. The pedestrian who never appeared on the road. I installed a dash cam after a minor accident a few years ago. Nothing serious, just enough to convince me it was worth having. I never expected it to record anything I wouldn't want to see again. The footage came from a night drive home after visiting a friend. It was close to 1 a.m., and I was taking a quiet industrial road that ran parallel to the highway. No street lights, no traffic, just long stretches of asphalt and warehouse fences. According to the timestamp, everything was normal for the first 15 minutes. Then at exactly 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 43 seconds, the camera caught something in the distance. A figure standing on the shoulder of the road. At first, I didn't react. People walk that road sometimes, even late at night. But as I got closer, the figure didn't move, not even slightly. No shift in posture, no turn of the head. My headlights washed over them. They were facing away from the road, standing just inches from the pavement. I slowed down instinctively, my dash cam recording the sound of my tires easing off the gas. That's when the figure stepped forward. Not into the lane, toward my car. I swerved slightly, heart jumping, and the moment I passed where they should have been, there was nothing there. The dash cam, however, still showed something. Frame by frame, you can see a shadow cross directly in front of my headlights, but there's no body, no reflection, no impact sound. I didn't notice anything at the time. I drove home, parked, and went inside. The next morning, I checked the footage because the camera had flagged an incident. That's when I saw it. At the exact moment the shadow crossed the headlights, the audio picked up a quiet sound. Breathing. Not mine. And not coming from outside the car. Story 2. The car that followed me without headlights. This dash cam clip came from a night delivery driver who shared the footage online, asking if anyone could explain what he saw. The video starts around 2:30 a.m. He's driving on a rural highway, the kind where the trees grow close and the road feels narrower than it actually is. For the first few minutes, everything looks normal. The only lights visible are his headlights and the reflective paint on the road. Then, faintly, something appears behind him. Not headlights, a shape. At first it looks like a darker patch of road, moving when the car moves. When the driver accelerates, it keeps pace. When he slows down, it drifts closer. About 2 minutes later, the driver notices it. You can hear his breathing change. He checks his mirrors repeatedly, muttering that there's someone back there. Then, as he passes a reflective road sign, the shape becomes clearer. It's a car. No headlights, no interior lights, just a solid dark outline following directly behind him. The dash cam captures the moment the driver speeds up sharply. His engine revs, the road blurs slightly, and the car stays with him. Same distance, same lane. At one point, he swerves slightly to the left. The car doesn't adjust. It stays perfectly centered, like it's locked onto the dash cam itself. Then, suddenly, it's gone. No turnoff, no slowdown. It simply vanishes between frames. The driver pulls over shortly after, visibly shaken. When he reviews the footage later, there's one detail he didn't notice while driving. In none of the frames where the car appears does it reflect light. Not from signs, not from the road, not even from his own brake lights. It's there, but it doesn't belong on the road. Story 3. The dash cam that recorded after the car was parked. This final story is the reason I don't leave my dash cam running anymore. The footage belongs to a woman who parked her car outside her apartment after a late shift. According to her, she turned off the engine, grabbed her bag, and went inside like she always did. The dash cam, however, kept recording. For the first 10 minutes, nothing happens. The camera shows the empty road, the glow of a distant street lamp, and the soft hum of nighttime ambience. Then, movement. A figure enters the frame from the left, stopping directly in front of the car. It's hard to make out details, but the person appears to be staring straight into the windshield, into the camera. They stand there for almost a full minute, completely still. Then, slowly, they raise one hand and place it on the hood of the car. The dashcam microphone picks up the faint sound of fingers dragging across metal. After that, the figure moves around the vehicle. The camera doesn't capture where they go, but the audio changes. There's a soft sound like fabric brushing against glass. At 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 8 seconds, the figure leans down. Their face fills the dashcam view. The image glitches for a moment, but you can still see the outline of a mouth moving. No sound comes through. The figure steps back, walks out of frame, and disappears down the road. The woman didn't discover the footage until days later. What unsettled her most wasn't the figure. It was the timestamp. According to the dashcam, the recording continued for another hour, and during that time, the camera occasionally picked up quiet sounds from inside the car, as if someone was still sitting there.